Hello guys, and welcome to Max Motors. So we did change the name of my channel lately, and I haven't done a new video in a while. I figured you guys are wondering what I'm up to, if I'm still doing body work, and yes, although it's not the main thing I've been doing. There is a few old Mercedes that we are restoring, and I think you guys will be excited to see. We're bringing two nice Benzes back to life. So here are two bumpers removed from a 87 300 TE, and these will be going on a 94 95 e320 wagon. So basically there's a lot of work that needs doing when you do such a swap, because these are meant to be textured bumpers on the front and back of the W124 chassis. So what we're doing here is just making sure that once painted in color, it will look good. So we're trying to smooth out all the surfaces of the impact strips on both the rear and the front bumpers. Here is a bumper for a 99 cl500. So these cars are very rare, and I've been struggling to get pieces for this bumper. We were missing a right tow hook cover, so we'll be fabricating that out of the left tow hook cover, because I was able to find one of those. The shapes are the same. There's a few things that we'll have to change to make it fit, but of course we do not want this hole once we're done with this bumper. Now, the reason for the video is that I really do appreciate good body work, and if such was not done to this bumper prior, we would be struggling today. Major thing was this crevice here. If you don't clean these well, the next guy will just have a headache. And guess what? I'm not having a headache. For once in my life, I am not having a headache. These are actually very well painted. There's nothing flaking. So what I'm doing is cleaning this painstakingly for the next guy. That's sort of the rule between our body men. So you just don't want to, if you don't do it, somebody else will have to do it. Chances are they'll have a pain doing it. We had major repair on this bumper, in case you were wondering. This was cracked here, and on the other side here it was cracked, so that got welded with Fiberflex, and that's pretty much the only thing that will work on such a bumper is Fiberflex. These bumpers are pretty much unavailable, especially you know, not injured. So let me show you the two cars that this is going to. As we're talking bumpers, we're talking body work. Some people just want to see a car. So that's the e320. I managed to buy this on auction. It was very cheap, so I ended up purchasing it. It does have a salvage title at the moment. It does have a bent fender, and the bumper was cracked on this side. So there's no frame damage or anything like that, but it's just purely cosmetic. We'll be figuring out a way to just get this in one day, sand her down. I have to repaint the hood and a few more things. This is a beautiful example. It's not rusted. I got it here in Connecticut, but for some reason, I'm not sure their history, I haven't checked, but I mean, if you look at these bolts even, or this whole thing, it's just a prime example of our e320. So I have no choice but to rescue this one. It would break my heart if I didn't. Versus the 300T that I purchased a while ago. I ended up just parting it, and good thing I did, because that's where the bumpers are coming from. So in order to rescue one, we have to sacrifice one. And that 300 TE was cool, but it's very rusted, very. It's just at the point where we will not be restoring such a vehicle. So the reason this is all taken apart is because we did a lot of cleaning. Everything was removed, seats were removed, and the carpets were cleaned. And that's the rear bumper. You see it's missing a piece. In case you wondered, I like that sticker. My wife wanted me to remove it. I said, that's not coming off. We'll remove it so she could put it on her own car, that is. So here's the e320 wagon. Oh, of course. Jeez, these don't work. And I'm pretty sure they did. Oh no. Once I got slammed by this trunk fixing these, actually. My leg hurt for 3 days. I think there is a video of that. Yes, there is. That's my last wagon that we restored here on our channel. This is not fun. This is terrible that this is completely gone. To remove these is very, 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 very hard. I think we have good ones here, but I actually use this trunk to store stuff, so I'll not be breaking that. $175,000 miles. And we've already stored our fleet here. C36. That's the sport line over here. No, that's a E500 actually, 94. We got the sport line build E36 AMG, a manual over there. That's the Viper. There's a video on that, and we got the 88 300C coupe, and that's another C36 AMG. I believe that's a 96, and that's the 97, or other way around. Pretty sure it's other way around. You will never guess what this is, and we have to make a video when we start working on this, but I'll give you a preview of what will be going on pretty soon. She's going to be a beauty. So I have this car listed currently. This is the 99 S320. It's in 9 out of 10 condition, so it is being stored right now under the cover. We don't want this deteriorating from the sun or whatnot. This car was garaged. And here is the 86 300E. We have plenty of videos on this one. It's being stored also under a cover. The car has been cleaned, detailed, and it's ready for sale. Recently I sold this. This, believe it or not, was a TV live broadcast van from Texas. So the cl500 that the painstaking bumper is going to. Purchased this about a year ago, and slowly but surely we've been haggling with all the issues that are common with these cars, which is basic paintwork, mirrors, People don't really tend to fix these when they go wrong because they're really expensive. And the windows, so we're correcting the windows here. The glass would not move down on this side at all. The other one wouldn't close. There was just trim missing actually along the side of here. I had to buy a whole side panel. This thing has about 100,000 miles on it, so 105 or something like that, or 98. So I really want to bring this back, give it a proper once over when it comes to mechanicals, when it comes to just cosmetics. We already did the oilers for the valves on this car because the engine was clicking a little bit, and of course you know how that goes with the M119 engines. They need these oilers replaced with aluminum ones, and that was not very easy to do because they're hard to come by these days, those oilers. I had to get a few here, a few there. So we'll be painting that pretty soon. I'm not sure how extensive we're going to be going with this. I have a cool Porsche 928 V8 over here that we're going to be doing for a customer, and currently I'm driving my e500 4MATIC. I don't think you've seen that, guys. They're decent cars. I mean, for the money, they're okay. M113 engine is pretty much the reason why I got this. Pretty powerful, pretty reliable. The car itself is very safe, but it does tend to have funky issues once in a while when it comes to electronics or the air suspension. Alright guys, well thank you for stopping in when I have an update for you, probably on the CL next, or maybe the wagon. We'll see. If I get any comments regarding this issue or what we should do next on a video, then maybe I'll consider making a video quicker. Thank you guys for stopping in.